Right, we're back. Oh dear. Let's carry on, shall we? We will eventually get round to the other characters. It's quite a lot of work. Right, let's pick up where we was. Hang on, give me a sec. Sorry about that. Right, got Sky Shard up there. How do we get up there? Get round this way. Not sure. It's possibly. I'm not sure if we can get. I don't think we can get through that way, can we? Those are bananas. Oh. Saying that, can we get through this way either? Tell you what I am missing. Oh my god, where'd it be? Let them know. don't even know if we can get through. So, no, but so it's going to be a long way around, isn't it? Oh, so I presume. Oh, where's the? I'm sure there's a way shrine here. Was it over here somewhere? Or maybe, I don't know. So, well, if we can get this path, follow this path through, we should be able to make it. To the sky shard there. It's quite a run, isn't it? Is that the same guy we passed earlier? Deja vu. Or vu, deja vu. Speak the words back in. Oh, more monkeys. More bananas. Oh. Is that it? Grab that. Do you know what? Upward. Where exactly are we? We are. I thought it was just in. I thought it was just this area where we found all the monkeys, but obviously. We are. We're here. So obviously, it's not just there. Right, won't attack him because so I thought you saw it moving up there. Sorry. Things to do. You're still screaming down there. Right, there's the sky shard. So we're going in the right direction. Pinch. Well, we could, but there's no point. Right, this is another one. So we've got to go to there, but is that inside? Looks like it's outside, doesn't it? So I'm just going to have a look. It doesn't matter where you go in this game, where you walk.
I know the answer lies in the stones. I know it.
You'll always find something to do, like quest-wise or little events happening. You know. Oh, we've got someone fishing. Is that a player or... We ain't done any fishing yet, have we? I wonder if the fish goes in me. Let's have a look. Right, E. I don't know what's going to be. Let's try... Right, here we go, guys. Bit of fishing. Oh, reel in. So when do we reel in? Was I a bit late or what? Was that it? Is that all we could do? You can't just fish anywhere then. Oh well. We'll try that again when we get another chance, but maybe it's only certain points. Now, yeah, lovely. So, might have to do a jump. I'm not sure if I'd die if I land down there. I might be able to sneak down that bit, but I don't know. Could, however. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Definitely don't like it. Let's do it. Eat. Oh, nuts. I missed it. We don't want none of them at the moment. What we've got to do here, go to the... Oh, so we've just got to get in there? Yeah. This car is covered in fine dust. It appears to have been hacked apart. Okay. Search. Oh right, so we're searching then. Okay. What do you do? Just look around for... It's quite an area. Let's go this way. I haven't got a clue. You go there. Oh, there's something else over there. Yeah, you can stay there. Oh, we've got some fishes here. Right. Probably come after me when I'm bloody fishy, wouldn't they? So this is... I'm not sure if there's certain bait you can use for deep water or shallow water. Wait for it to plop down or something. Maybe they weren't. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, really? Oh, I don't want to grab a fish. Is that it? So you wait for it to plop, like pull the line. Oh, he's an ugly sucker, isn't he? Used to... Okay. Let's see if it goes in the No, it don't. Damn it. So that doesn't go in the bag. And yet it's used, oh, to, yeah, used to fill it. Yeah, so what did I do? What happened? What did I use? Oh, I don't know if this is bugged or not. Let's grab this a minute. Multiple cuts on this wood elf's body appear to have come from an axe. His hands are calloused and he wears the simple clothing of a tradesman.
You there, we need to talk.
Oh, you, there you are. Hang on, mate. Busy fishing. Oh, damn it, there we go. I want to see what happens, because we got the fish and then we done something. Where did it go? I'm going to see what happens again. It's not like we ate something or got a bait or it's got a buff. I'm not sure. Right, we've got another one. Okay. Right. A focus used to fill it. To fill it. Don't get it. Check markers try to destroy help. So if we use it, got info there. This site is new. Oh. Did it go in my bag somewhere? Where? There is no longer enough of this. Okay, so this ain't no good. This was just junk. So what happened to? What did it? 90 of them. Fell high? No, it won't. Right. Hang on. I don't think it's anything to do with these. That's strange. Unless it did go in here. This item is new. True beacon shack. Yeah. There's the bananas. I didn't see it going here. Bait for fishing. I've only got one. Jesus, that like scared the crap out of me. Well, something happens and I don't know what. So if we use worms here, we're just going to get the same fish. And the thing is, what's happening to it though? No, same crap. Alright, we can't bring that out while we're fishing, so I thought I'd try. close. Very temperamental, this thing. Let's get a couple, see what happens. It's not given us unless it's done something that I've missed in here. Do you know what? I really haven't got a bloody clue. Where's that fish gone now? Down here. Use to fill it. Oh, hang on. I think if we strip or cut it with our knives or whatever, we get a fillet out of it. Yeah. There we go. I had to quickly come out of that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So what if different fish? Let's try a different worm. Hang on. Instead of worms, see if we get something else. Right, so we know how that works now. Let's try, we got worms. Let's try some of that. Some flies. See if we get different fish. See if that makes a difference. No, same. So that's fine. That's fine. So we're getting fillet, right? Right. So if we do that, we're going to go into there. There it is. There, look. There it shows up. Nice. Okay, so we know how to get. I'll speak to him. We know how to get some fillet now.
So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognise you. Azerith, I'm that stranger.
I wonder if you're fishing
we
deep
worked directly for King Camor and Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew
fish, I don't know.
and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this. I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why.
Why did the king send you?
Before the Dominion, King Camor and Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Blacksap rebellion. But Blacksap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor. The king suspects Ambassador Tarinway has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance. So he sent me to deal with it. Ambassador Tarinway used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. While she's in the Altmer embassy. If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee. Have someone smuggle her out of Grutwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the Middens, at the base of the Elden Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Right, so we've got to get over there. So all the way around the houses just to get around there. Let's do it. Let's see if our friends are. Hang on. Where is he? Nope. He's not. That's the thing, when you're a tank or healer, you're getting to parties or groups, dungeons pretty quick. Okay. Group's already started. Someone left. I guess no one's chatting. Healer mode.
Right here.
Whoa, 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 what happened there?
I have full confidence.
We got a bug, we got a bug. I don't know what's going on there. See that? Go in there and wreck everything. fucking out here with the game, look. He don't like me, does he? Really?
A little help here. I know. I'm the one who sent for you.
Wow, look.
Did me a whole lot of good. About time someone showed up. Have we met before? Yes.
Hope that's
You're
gonna
the
clear.
one who caught that rat. Turva.
You mentioned Dwemer ruins in your message. When might they?
Yeah. No. No. Oops. Don't want this crap. Oh, let's get rid of it. Damn it. Where were we? Do not want that. Taking up extra space. Where's the other bit gone? Don't know. They don't like speaking, do they? Wow. Oh, that's why. the old ones. It was 3 or 4. Man down.
Legend has it that the Dwemer left Rekugans centuries before they themselves vanished from Tamriel. They embarked on an exodus from the city when the Aedra supposedly cursed their master was the Great Angel.
take all of that like that. I think if I'd have got my ulti, maybe it would help, but didn't get it in time. Well, I had a few glitches there with the, don't know if it's this dungeon or what's going on, but I've never had that before. Well, this is weird, isn't it, now? That's the whole thing now. No, it's just in there. Well, that went well enough, I suppose.
You look ready to buy.
Yeah, there's something not right here. What I might try and do is relog. It's weird, isn't it? Let's see if relogging fixes it. I don't know what's going on there. It's like they do one thing and then break another. Let's go and grab a coffee, be right back.
Did you know there's a ruin beneath these very roots? It's called an...
I didn't know about here until I did. I've seen it myself.
Oh, well, this one here's broken anyway. Hasn't functioned in centuries.
Did you know wood elves have a way with animals? Nobody else handles animals the same way.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told. Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her. Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naaman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a High Elf ambassador. Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion. Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict, that's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Spare some coin? Or some skooma?
First, I eat. Then, I muddle out how I even got here.
Let me go!
Prince Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
On your feet. You're coming with me.
Why? Where are you taking me?
To King Camoran Eredon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
You'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Only if you're proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach you. Now get moving. Good working with you. I'll take her from here. You should inform the king of the good news.
Have you heard about the madness in South Point? My young sister said she saw people in a house. Holograms.
And how would that work exactly? They don't believe everything is
escape your fate.
Guard! We've got a lawbreaker here.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy? Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it. Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naaman. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
I heard what you said to the king. Ambassador Tarinwe, a traitor, my wife's killer, a loyal servant, and I, Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, required to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion. We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinwe until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants. Ambassador Tarinwe's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought the ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinwe assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings. Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell. The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task. She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected. Khajiiti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kanathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea elves. King Camoran Eridan. It's beneath his city, so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
Please don't mind Prince Naaman. Ambassador Tarinwe's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure. Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naaman believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method. Why, we'll look to the past! According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin. Quite pretty, but not very useful. Conservator Daraneth maintains the orrery and has studied the Aeliad monitoring rituals. Unfortunately, she was called away to South Point for a personal matter. If you can locate her and convince her to return, we'll have our operator. The Heart of a Numeral originally brought life to the orrery, according to the texts. It long ago went missing, but a member of the local Mages Guild named Larinalda theorizes it's in a local Aeliad ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the Heart of a Numeral. I've researched this a bit. Really, you need to be in 3 places at once. Simple, right? But the Fallen Esti Winter site is rumored to hold a relic of the Khajiiti thief god. For our purposes, Radchin's mantle will serve as the divine spark, if it's truly there, of course. Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony. And do refrain from referring to Conservator Daraneth as a missing element.
Those keepers must keep you in their prayers each night.
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead. South Point is currently off limits. The citizens of South Point are...
Turn back, citizen. South Point is... I don't know what to call it exactly. I sent 3 of my best scouts into South Point to answer that very question, but none returned. Until I know that, I certainly won't stop you. One of South Point's citizens also offered to help find the scouts, but she seemed a bit eccentric. Perhaps she has something to offer beyond alarming theories? You should know Dareneth has some sort of position in Elden Root. Seems to think her reputation precedes her. No need to kiss the hem of her robes, but she's far less prickly if you show her some respect. Last I saw Dareneth, she was taking shelter in one of the tents. I could do without this damnable rain. It's been storming since we arrived, and it shows no sign of letting up. Ask what you will. I don't care to speculate. I can only act upon what I know. It's apparent that the townsfolk have caused harm to themselves and others within South Point. Yes, it seems they've all gone mad, but until I know for certain, all I can do is hope to contain it. Strange reports arrived in Elden Root a week ago. Little things, people acting oddly. But when a South Point guard delivered his own severed tongue to the Altmer embassy, someone noticed. If we weren't spread so thin, we'd have been here earlier. General Endari pulled her entire company from the Haven and left for parts unknown. In her absence, we filled the gaps. I tried to commandeer forces from the Grey Mire, but the Thalmor Inner Council considers Argonian refugees a greater threat, in their wisdom. Centuries ago, it was an Imperial stronghold, but now it's known as a sleepy coastal town with a big cathedral. You'll find mostly Colovians who've been here for generations, and a handful of wood elves who don't pay much heed to the Green Pact.
Did Captain Alanthor send you to mock me? Did you come to tell me I don't know the work of a Daedric prince when I see one? Isn't it obvious? Madness swept through South Point like a plague, and so quickly. Only one Daedric prince has such power. No, it's... Wait, yes, that's it exactly. The Daedric Prince of Madness himself, here in South Point. It's all rather exciting, isn't it? I'm exceptionally concerned. It is my home, after all. Was I'd rather show my concern by doing something about the problem. The captain wanted to find his scouts, didn't he? We should get going. Of course, you need someone who knows the town, and I need someone with whom to take a stroll in this lovely rain. No use arguing, I've been getting my way since before you were born. Or do you want a sweet old woman to show more courage than you? Yes, what of it? Actually, I'm needed in South Point. Unless the Queen prefers it left to the whims of a Daedric prince, she can wait.
I'm looking for work. Know anyone who needs a hauler? I'm real good at breaking down tents, packing them up, and hauling them where they need to be unpacked and pitched. And don't say carnival. I'm done with carnivals. I was working in a carnival near Elden Root. It wasn't a bad job, but the owner, Sarandel, doesn't know what she's doing. We came all the way from the Somerset Isles, and now the performers can't put on their acts. I don't know the details. Look, Sarandel can tell you herself. Me? I'm done with that operation.
dangerous. We should check the homes, be neighborly, see if those inside know where the scouts are.
Don't you touch me.
And I do hope that smell came out of an animal.
South Point was such a grimy place. The new mayor is really cleaning things up, don't you agree? Dominion? South Point is no longer part of the Dominion. The mayor decreed it. If Dominion scouts marched their muddy boots onto our streets, we'd truss them all up. Killing? Oh, do you mean the cleaning brigades? Don't you worry about them. They're simply doing what they must to make South Point sparkle. Oh no, I can't leave my home until it's entirely clean. Besides, the mayor said none of us can leave, and we all know what happens when we don't listen to the mayor. You're trussed up or you're thrown in the catacombs. Either way, you deserve it for disobeying the mayor. He's a just man, a righteous man. We should heed his words, every one of them.
You think you're better?
No scouts here, just my neighbor. Although this is certainly an interesting arrangement.
I do apologize, but I can't speak right now. I must prepare the beds for their arrival. The 8 divines, of course. I won't be caught with unmade beds. I saw a few Dominion soldiers a few hours ago. I believe the mayor promised their meat to the wood elves, but I could be wrong. There were sheets to wash. The wood elves are going to eat their hearts, I imagine. It's what they do, isn't it? Eat the hearts of their enemies? But if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare for their arrival.
It's not time yet. The mayor said you can't eat me until dinner. Praise Arcade. This entire town has gone mad. We should have informed Captain Elonthor immediately, but I insisted we press on. If we'd fallen back, maybe my scouts would still be themselves. The mad people brought us to their mayor. I don't know how he did it, but he turned my scouts into bears. Bears! I thought he'd do the same to me, but he changed his mind. Said the town folks should have me for dinner. He locked himself in that big cathedral, saw the doors flare up briefly, glowing as bright as the sky, and then it faded. Magic keeps them shut, I'm sure of it. I've had enough of this place. Please untie me. I need to warn Captain Elonthor. I'm getting out of here. I recommend you do the same.
This mayor seems a charming fellow. We should decide what must be done about him. Soldiers turned into bears, people setting themselves on fire, and now a mad mayor locked in a cathedral. I know I should be horrified, but it all sounds so exciting. Oh, I suppose I can reverse the effects of the mayor's magic. After many, many years of honing my craft, this should be a simple matter. But if we're hunting bears, I'll need you to be the bait. I'm an old woman, and such magic requires precision. Wrestling with bears impedes precision. Slap them about their faces, throw sticks at them, call them harsh names, however you must. Keep their attention while I do the complex part. I have an old scroll tucked away in my basement laboratory. If we have it in hand, it won't matter how tightly he's locked that cathedral door. But first, we should rid South Point of its bear problem. Shall we? Keep that bear away from me. Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me. Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me. Keep that bear away from me.
Thank you. I can leave this nightmare.
while you can.
That wasn't so difficult, was it? Now let's head to my laboratory. We'll need that scroll to get into the cathedral. We won't make it inside my laboratory unless we stop the lightning. If someone conjured this storm, they do it from somewhere they could see everything in South Point. There's an old Colovian tower nearby. It's the highest point in the town, aside from the cathedral.
Plenty to go around! You get the lightning! Now you get the lightning!
What are you doing here? I don't know you. So what if I am? They called me an angry drunk, said I'd never amount to anything. But now I have the lightning, and I'll give it to anyone who makes me mad. Shut your mouth and walk away, or you'll get the lightning, just like all the others. I don't need to listen to this. I'll show you, like I did them. Nobody pushes Rufinus around! Think you can talk down to me? I'll roast you on a lightning spit. Your lungs will fry so fast they pop like kernels in a skillet. I'll make your eyes burst out of your face. You aren't better than me! What are you talking about? You're right. You're absolutely right. I pushed everyone away, and then hated them for leaving me behind. Thank you for helping me realize I'm the source of my own problems.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that. We should head to my laboratory. Now that the storm's clearing and all. It's on my desk. Yes, over there. Do you see it? Let's head to the cathedral. We're the last people the mayor will expect. You have the scroll. Now we can...
I'll be with you soon, Father.
Wait, I recognize him. Let me see if I can talk some sense into him.
Who's there? How did you get in? Go. I want to be alone.
Don't you recognize me, Mayor Olis?
Dareneth. Thank the Divines. Sheogorath did this, all of it. He used me.
And how exactly did he use you?
He promised me power. The respect I deserve. But then he cursed my tongue with madness and let me make a mess of this town.
You're so pitiful, even for a mortal.
What?
You heard me! Oh, I've always wanted to meet a person within a person. Tell me, what's it like?
I'm so sorry, Sheogorath. I thought you'd abandoned me.
Owlie, I left you a tongue that drives people mad. But I suppose if you don't want my gift, I can take it from your mouth and give it to my new favorite mortal friend.
No. Think of all I've built here. The wonderful screams I've created, all in your name. Doesn't that make me your favorite?
Oh, very well. Sorry, my second favorite mortal friend. We had a good run, but it's time for your curtain call.
Good. You're finally coming out of it. We should reintroduce ourselves. I don't remember how I came to be here in the cell. When I woke, you were just standing there, foaming at the mouth. Count yourself lucky that Sheogorath had no desire to treat you like a puppet, unlike myself. I was in Eldenroot when I heard some of the strange rumors coming from South Point. When I returned here, I recognized the signs. But when I arrived at my laboratory, Sheogorath was already there, dancing. Then I was dancing. After that, it all went dark. I saw and heard everything we did, but I couldn't affect a thing. It was a waking nightmare. My own mind, a prison. I expected him to kill us both, but we're here, aren't we? Best not to think of it. Applying logic to the mad god is unwise. Mayor Olis happened. He's always blamed others for his own shortcomings, but I never realized he'd been touched by Sheogorath. The only way the madness will end is with his death. He has the power to remake South Point in his image, to the Mad God's delight. Where Mayor Olis goes, Sheogorath won't be far behind. I see no other way. Unless you convince Sheogorath to take him back to Oblivion, but arguing with the Mad God is folly. I don't see how. Those bars are thicker than sword blades. We aren't going anywhere. It seems Sheogorath made a few changes to these catacombs. There were never any prison cells below the cathedral. I already tried. It seems Mayor Olis found my magic somehow. I'd say it's maddening, but less so than having a Daedric prince steer you around like a carriage. When they come for us, we can try to fight our way out. If they come for us.
Such despair! Woo-hoo! Richer than a cheese sorbet! Well, if it isn't me old friend Huntsforbugs. No, don't look so glum, or the skeevers will notice. Then, well, they hit you up for spare gold, a few shin bones, your best pair of cheese-fitted slippers. Insufferable beasts. They can't hold a conversation. Mayor Owlis is a curd in the soup. A real fly in the way, don't you say? Made a mess of me gift. The kind from the wrong end of a dog. I tried to encourage him. Even brought him a hero to destroy. But he couldn't go through with it. Can you imagine? I led you right here to make it all boring again. And what did he do to stop you? Nothing. There I stood, in my best old lady suit, and he said it was all my fault. He just needs motivation. What better than an escaped prisoner seeking vengeance? Could you kill someone you love? I can't. Well, I have. But not Mayor Awless. It would be too pedestrian. No. I want you to try killing him. I want him to reach deep down, below all the marmalade and crushing failures defining his life, to find a seed of confidence, and grow it into a tree of gumption he'll use to beat your brains to paste. But if not, any brain paste will do. Even his. Deal. Oh, and one more thing. Dareneth stays behind. If you bore me too much, I'd turn her into a goose, roast her, and feed her to you covered in fine Adar glaze. The goose, I mean. It's a mite bit chilly for my Adar pants. And make it entertaining, would you? After spending so much time in this town, I finally know where the Colovians keep their fur hats.
This is your chance to fix this mess. Go, deal with the mayor. If South Point bores him, Sheogorath will leave.
Already aboard! Here, I brought you some presents. The shiny ones are the best.
A gift for the madman.
Just kill me, you crazy freak. Wait, you're not him. You aren't dancing. Who are you? I did? I had had a few drinks, and then I must have blacked out. Woke up here a while ago, tried to sleep, but I kept dreaming of the same man. Wouldn't stop dancing. Can't sleep, or the man dances. I don't want to dance with him. I'm coming with you. Good. Still have a bit of lightning inside me. I'll help you get to him, so we can bash his face in.
It's why you're my new favorite partner! Well, also your buoyancy, but mostly haste and blood! My boredom washed it away. Really got in the cracks there.
That was the man, dancing in my dreams.
Do you have to lumber about like that? Show some panache! A little swagger!
Slide and use it. Scrub it without... I need healing!
My dear lady, everything seems bright. This can't be good.
This just isn't your day. But your Uncle Sheogorath can make it better. I can never decide between choice and free will. Which will triumph in the end? But why not settle the matter for me? Or you could yank a lever, but that's hardly fun for either of us. I just told you! Choice and free will are subjects I hold quite dear. So, you could fight a very good friend of mine, or you could pull another lever. Your choice. Oh, all right, but do it with gusto. Remember, with gusto. A big, steaming pile of it. much gusto. With a smidge of verve, 3 jots brio. The essentials for a moxie fondue. Fondue. What was I saying?
Dizzy. I'm all right. I can't.
Going to kill me.
It's a gift, a chance to shine, to prove you have some backbone that won't snap at the lightest touch. Really, Howley, I'm quite fond of you. Ooh, fondue. What was I saying?
That you're fond of me. That you don't want to watch me die.
Watch you die horribly, all alone, and laughing my head off when it happens. No, that doesn't sound like me, does it? But I'm sure you can work the matter out for yourself.
Please, don't do this. Maybe we can work something out. It's not fair. I never wanted this, any of this. Now I'm to die for it. But you're reasonable, aren't you? We can talk about this. Work something out. You do have a choice. Not like me. Sheogorath listened to me. Said he would take me down a golden path. Nobody in South Point ever respected me or gave me a chance to prove who I could truly be. What choice did I have but to make them all see who I really am? My family ruled South Point for generations, but after we lost everything, where was my birthright then? They wouldn't bow to me as they should, so now I've made them bow. It's the burden a true leader must bear. I shouldn't have to die for it. Wait, that's it. I'll go away with him, if he'll have me. Just let me try to convince him. Besides, there's not much of South Point left. It's a bit used up, don't you think? I'll share Sheogorath's fate. Make you respect my power. Kneel before me.
And that's why you're my new favorite mortal. When you kill something wonderful, you keep it interesting. Fresh. Dare I say, jovial. Makes me wonder if I should stick around, see what wonderful things you'll kill next. Think I don't remember, you daft little sprig? Call me a death hedger, will you? A deal fondler. Ah, but you're forgiven. I've always said grudges are like a good cheese. Hold them inside for too long, and you're the one to suffer. Don't be a stranger!